Hiya guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we will be making yet another snake for our challenge. This is the June snake, and I can't believe we're in June already. It's just mind-boggling. I will be using the pattern just shown, which is the Swirly Snake by CrochetGrove. I will be using a 5mm hook, 2 balls of Zaddy craft, one in Witty and one in Honest. I will also be using some millends, which is the next ball, and this ball here was the Hobbii, I think it was Honey Bunny, which I bought before they stopped shipping to Australia and before the whole AI predicament. So I ain't touching on that, but I wouldn't be buying from Hobbii anymore anytime soon. Now, if you've been here for a little while, you would know that I have already done this pattern. I did it for my January snake, the dark grey black one with purple eyes. But this one I am modifying, adding in different colours, different textures, because this is part of a 2-part snake idea that my boyfriend had. I was mentioning that I wanted to make a snake look like a tree, sort of with moss and lots of texture, lots of fun, lots of loop stitches, that sort of thing. And he said, well, why not make it a tree to wrap around? So, spoiler alert, that's going to be July's idea. The plan is to make that one out of lots of browns and again add some textures, probably front post or back post double crochets. Depends what I'm feeling. But more on this snake right now, I am using one of the Zaddy crafts to add some stripes, and anytime you see this colour it will just be for stripes. There is a darker green that you will see later on, which I did little picots. I chained 2 and then slip stitched into them, and then I also do some loop stitches later on down the line, but I'm sure I'll cut back in and talk through them when I'm doing them. These eyes I forgot to show at the start, as I always do with my safety eyes, but these are from LaraCrochetsAU on Etsy, and they are the, what size did I order? Please hold, the 20mm ones. They also match with, I got a brown set, which I will be using for the brown snake to tie them in a bit more. But here you can see that I've done some of the little picots. So to do that, I think I said before, but I just single crocheted with it and then chain 2, slip stitch, single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch for however many stitches I want. And of course, we get interrupted by a Tory. It wouldn't be one of my videos if we didn't see the Tory walk across my desk. But yes, that is how I worked on this little panel. I think I did about 4 stitches across for about 4 or 5 rows, just to add a little patch of moss, I guess you'd call it. won't show a lot of it here, but here is where I added the loop stitches. I had a lot of trouble working out how to do them because I've never done them before, so it was very much trial and error. Could I have looked up a video? I absolutely could have. Did I look up a video? Absolutely not. So you only get a very short snippet of me trying to work out how to do it. It got easier with time, I'll give it that, and I do really like the way it looks out. I really like the way it worked out. Here's another little check-in for you with my progress. I found it very hard to record this snake because I had to have him constantly sitting in my lap, which meant I couldn't get the camera on him. So lots of check-ins were the way to go. But as you can see here, he is getting quite long, quite speckledy, quite textured. Very happy with how he's coming out so far. And with me weaving in this last end, he is done. So I thought I'd give you some final thoughts while I sort of give you a little slideshow of what he ended up looking like. I am quite happy with the way he came out. I wish he was slightly longer, but he did finish that bowl of millings that I showed at the start, and I wasn't going to attach another one because it was a different texture and it just wasn't the move. I am happy with the way he came out. I just wish I added more spots of texture, and I wish I'd made them more organic, not very squarey. I wish I'd made them more fluid and splotchy, so to speak. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys!